What up, people?
What up, everybody?
How's
Welcome
y'all
back.
doing?
Another
Listen,
episode. What's this episode? This episode 10, isn't it? Or 9. It
it
could be 9 or
is.
10. 9 or 10, one of those.
Listen,
But we still
one
here,
of them.
y'all. Going
We'll figure
strong.
it out. But we is here. We back like a pesky case of crabs. We here.
Thank y'all for listening, like always. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, and share the podcast. Just on your timeline or whatever. Just share it on your Instagram, wherever you do social media at. What you been up to?
Right. Not a damn thing. So excuse me, y'all. Right. Um, nothing. Just fucking dealing with these people with this fucking with my car. Like a mechanic will have your shit for fucking ever. Um, you
Listen.
know, listen, thank God for rentals and all that good shit like that. But yeah, other than that, let me see, like it's Cinco de Mayo today. Today we recorded Cinco de Mayo, so meaning everybody really celebrated yesterday. So I went and had a taco and one margarita with a friend, and after that, that was it. I've been so I done got my summer rotation locked down, right? And but listen, I was about to say something, I ain't gonna say that, but I'll say this. But yeah, it's kind of dope getting a constant rotation again. You know what I'm saying? Just the same motherfuckers. To see what's gonna happen is when it start getting cold, you're whittling them motherfuckers down to the one you want to hold up with during the winter. So that's
Oh,
the plan, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
you thought I was playing. I'm so serious about getting out these streets this year. Like
I
it's
was think on
time.
that too because I gotta go back to something that we talked about in the previous episode that I'm really experiencing in this past week. And I not really experienced, but I just really come to realize in this last week, like it really hit me. And I'm gonna have to just lean into it.
I'm excited.
But what you said
How was your week?
about cars, I haven't had a car since 2019. And that's
What?
I totaled my car in 2019, and I was like living downtown, working downtown. So I didn't really get a car, and here I am 6 years later, no car. But I do am gonna get a car this year because I am like in the first time in 6 years I'm like wanting a car. So I mean, I am gonna
Okay.
go ahead and go get one, but I don't miss the whole repairs. And one you was talking about the repairs. One thing I noticed, it's sometimes it's just a little cheaper. You come out, it may cost a little more, but for the convenience and knowing that it's gonna be done right the first time, sometimes it's
Mhm.
better just to go back to the dealership and get it done.
You got to go back to the fucking dealership. Like I learned that lesson the hard way. That lesson cost me $3,000 a few years back. So
Mhm.
yeah, take that shit to the fucking deal. Or better yet, here's my thing. And this might. I am by no means rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here busting my ass every day just to try to make ends meet like the rest of you motherfuckers. But if my car start doing too much, I start hearing too many dings, too many pops, too many lights come on, just trade that whole in and get another one. It's better to just go ahead and get a fucking note. Like, let me tell you something. It's great not having a note. All that freedom, that little extra piece of money, all that. But god damn, man, when that
With
motherfucking
the
car puts
headache
you
and
down,
everything.
and whoo, nigga,
And
just
then
get a note. That's all I can tell y'all.
You said Cinco de Mayo. I was gonna go. I'm in Texas. I was gonna go have a margarita taco somewhere, but it's gonna be so packed. Like nobody celebrates Cinco de Mayo more than racist white folks. So they gonna be. I mean, I'm telling you, white folks love Cinco de Mayo here,
It's
and
so
this is a Trump state.
It's so funny because the first time they voted for white people would legit be in Mexico. Yeah, but I want to build the wall, but I mean, you motherfucker, you love your tacos. I'm like, God damn, you racist.
That was real crazy. When I remember that shit. But my week, let me tell you something. My week has been my week. It was uneventful, but then it was like it turned around to be like really, really, really great. So I was supposed to be going on vacation to St. Martin last week.
Mm,
That's what I said
yeah.
last year. Not last year, but last week when we recorded. So I bought my ticket. I was on Delta. I bought my ticket back in January. Apparently, Delta canceled my ticket in February and didn't send me any type of notification, no type of email, anything. As a matter of fact, they were sending me all the messages, all the emails you get when you have a book ticket. I was getting all the, do you want to rent a car? Do you want to do this? I even got the check-in email 24 hours before the flight on a supposedly canceled ticket. So
What the fuck?
mind you, hold on, so I bought my ticket to leave from Atlanta because I was living in Atlanta. So
Mm,
I had to buy a ticket from Dallas to Atlanta to catch the flight to Atlanta to St. Martin. So
mm.
I get to my flight from Dallas to Atlanta, cool. So then I try to check in at the counter for the St. Martin flight, and that's when I found out. And they were like telling me, "Oh, well, we canceled it and we refunded you your money." And I'm like, "No, you didn't. You, I would listen. I would know if $900 came back into my account. Trust me, I would. And I
Wow.
also and I also put it on a card. I put it on a card that doesn't have a lot of transactions on it. So I would have known. Like I showed them my statement because at first, you know what they first tried to tell me that it was why they canceled it. They said it was the lady, not what it was. The first reason they gave me was they said, "Oh, this was fraud." Then when I showed them,
So
then when I pulled up my bank app and showed them on my bank app the transaction and all that stuff on my banking app, then all of a sudden, okay, it wasn't fraud anymore. Then all of a sudden it was a system error or something. But they could never do anything for me. They just kept saying rebuy the ticket, rebuy the ticket. And I'm like, hold on. First we gotta find out where my $900 is at before I rebuy a
exactly, like
ticket.
you talking like I just got like a whole nother thousand, like I got a stack just sitting here just to
Especially
randomly buy a ticket.
here's how I am with my money. Yes, I could have pulled out a card, a couple cards, and swiped for $900, but that's besides the motherfucking point. I need to know where the hell my nine
Where's
hundred
my
dollars is
money?
at,
Where's my money?
especially, especially being that I've already been to St. Martin before. So I mean, I ain't gonna say I didn't want to go. I really, really did want to go, but I think it's the fact that I had already been before, and the people that I was going with, it was already a group of people. It wasn't like I was meeting one other person there.
Mm.
So that's one reason why I didn't just go ahead and swipe again and get on the flight or whatever. But Delta right now is still telling me they refunded me my money. I had to dispute it through my bank in order to get my money back because Delta was still telling me, we refunded you your money. We refunded you your money. Like,
Just
but you
like
know,
y'all
all
notified me
that,
that the ticket was canceled.
the ticket was canceled back in February. Mm.
Like just like y'all told me that too. But that damn.
But then it all turned around. It was cool. Like I say, I've been in St. Martin. I already, in my mind, thinking, okay, I get to use it as an excuse to go on another vacation because this was really was going to be my only vacation this year. But I was like, okay, I get to go on another vacation. I've already been to St. Martin. Which it'll be another time, and I already think I have another time planned to go to St. Martin later this year, anyways. But
Listen.
it all turned around when for me I was that's what was making me like okay with about not going, right? So
Mm,
then the next day I got noticed that I had got a promotion at work. I had interviewed for like a new position in a whole new department or whatever. So I got that. It's like the most money I ever made. I'm excited about it. It's something new, it's something different. I've been doing the same thing or something related to the same thing for like the last 15 years.
mm.
I just been doing it at different companies. Now I'm finally doing something like totally like different. And so kind of excited about that. And so that's I've been like that's what made me like, okay, I ain't really
Hell
tripping.
yeah, because like this is life changing shit. Fuck a vacation, like
But I think if I had never been to St. Martin, I think I would have been even more pissed. And I think I was even more pissed at how they was like handling it. Like nobody was just using common sense. And like I have a problem with people like I do not like people to play with my money. I don't give a fuck if it's a dollar. Like I am like that about my money. Like because I don't play with other people's money. Like I'm
Right.
really like serious with that. I think I said on another podcast, like I would never fall out with people like about money. Like that'll never be the reason I fall
Mhm.
out with somebody. And so like I just do not like my money to be played with. Like I know I'm not gonna just swipe another again for $900. Y'all can suck my dick. I go to jail in this bitch.
Please don't go to jail in the airport. Do not get on those no fly lists. Like, listen, let me tell you something. A nigga would rather go to fucking county than to go to the on the no fly list. Like, dead the fuck ass. I tell anybody, yo, if we get into it in an airport, that is the safest place in the world. I'm a cuss the dog shit out
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I ain't throwing nail lick in the fucking airport. They do not play. You are instantly on that motherfucker. And then they do,
yeah.
and then now they doing this real ID shit, which reminds me, maybe I need to go. I'll worry about that later.
You know,
But
they don't being on a no fly list just don't affect you being able to not to fly. That affects you being able to get jobs and everything. Like it shows up on your
oh,
background. Yeah.
what?
It's not just not being able to fly. You are labeled
I
like a
mean,
terrorist. You're labeled like a terrorist almost. Like
because,
you
but
can't
I mean, I would imagine because especially if you have a specific type of job, if you got to make it out here to this training or this meeting or some shit like that, and we can't put you on a plane, bitch, we got to put you on a motherfucking mega bus because your motherfucking ass don't know how to not drop kick a bitch in the damn plane. Bitch, well, fuck no, hell no. Yo, and the thing, people be wilding at the airport. I'm talking about, I mean, every time you turn around, it is so many videos of fights at the airport. And I swear on God, I could hate your motherfucking ass like yesterday's damn draws. Nigga, we will not fight in this airport.
in the airport.
I'll call you every motherfucking thing I can. I'll hurl some words at you. Nigga, you try to fight me in the airport, I'm gonna fall out like a goddamn white woman. Shit.
And then
Right.
I just been trying to like I've been getting better with like eating healthier and stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm like really leaning into that and because I just it's certain stuff I eat now. Like I love beef, but it seems like now every time I eat beef, it just like it's like my stomach grow two sizes every time I eat beef, and it's just like I, I don't want to feel like this no more. It makes me feel just it just
Yeah.
some foods just like I can't do it no more, and so I'm getting better with that. Just eat healthy. I think the goal is to be like vegetarian or pescatarian like in a year. I think because if I have to give up beef, beef is my favorite meat, my favorite protein, my favorite meat. If I can
See,
give up beef, I can give it all up. It's
my
all easy
thing,
with me because I don't really eat the other stuff. It's beef is
I'm
it
gonna
for me.
I'm gonna tell you what I realized. And I'm talking when I tell you this is a hell of a moment of clarity for me. I had to sit down and realize because, like, I've been sitting at 260 for a while, and I'm
Mm.
like, yo, what the fuck, I gotta put this damn weed down for real, because I'm eating so
Listen,
fucking much. All I do, I ain't gonna tell nobody. No, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I just be at the crib chilling, and if I'm sick, for some reason, if I'm at home, I just want to smoke. So I'm in this bitch, smoking, whatever. Yo, last weekend I was up at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning making coconut curry chicken. That's when I knew, nigga, you have a problem. I'm talking about. Listen. I done chopped fucking seasoning vegetables. I got the coconut milk going. I mean, and the shit was good as fuck, but it's like, yo, 2:30 in the morning, I'm sitting down eating coconut curry chicken because I done motherfucking smoked a bowl and like half a fucking blunt. And I just realized, like, maybe, somehow, some way, I'm gonna have to tape as I'm sitting up here with weed. Anyway,
listen.
we, we,
I want to get
we,
to listen. I don't want to say it, but like that's another thing that I'm like trying to work on. Just like stop not it being like a daily thing. Like I gotta stop.
I
I gotta get
know,
out
and
of
that's
that. And like and because it makes me like it makes me like sleepy. And I gotta stop doing that, especially with my new job. I
Mhm.
can't be doing that during the day. It's like because this other job I had been doing it for 15 years, I can do it in my sleep. So now I gotta kind of like switch that up a little bit. Like I just and then it's too fucking expensive. Just to keep it honest. Like It's sometimes I feel
Man,
like it's just a waste of money sometimes.
because that's the other thing. I be really sitting down thinking, because because what it be, everybody who smoke, y'all know this struggle right here, where you hit the plug and you like, you know, let me get a quarter, knowing damn well you want to half, but if you buy the half, you gonna feel like a weed head. So you don't want to feel
Listen,
like that. So you go ahead and get the quarter. Next thing you know, you just smoke that shit up in a day and a half, and now you sitting there looking crazy. And listen, and oh man, I don't know. Like I said, but
it don't even
anyway,
make me
yeah.
like we don't even make me like it don't even make me like horny anymore like it used to. And that's bringing me back to my next what I'm gonna say last about my week. This week have come to like I have learned that I need to accept the fact that I just have a lower it's not that I have a lower sex drive. I'm just completely over hookup culture.
Absolutely, absolutely. I tell folk all the time. I can't tell you the last time that I did like a hookup, like a true hookup, where you hop on the app and you call, somebody come through, wham wham wham, and I literally cannot do if I don't have some type of rapport with you, I cannot have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Listen,
have to
for
be
me,
cool
I'm
on
thinking
some type
now.
of level.
I'm thinking now. It's just like even like rapport. I'm thinking like it's like stuff like I'm not even like I don't even get horny as much as I used to. And it's not even a bad thing. I used to be
Yeah.
horny too much. That's the thing. I used to be horny too much. And now I think that being like normal person horny feels like a problem for me, but it's not. It's just this is this is a normal person.
And you know what? It's crazy because like I don't get it. Like sex is cool, but I'm not just sitting down thinking about it like I used to. However,
Mhm.
I fuck a lot. I be telling people like other people see that's see I go that's see again me telling my business. That's my problem. I have to develop actual other hobbies because literally fucking is my hobby. Nigga, other
Mhm.
people be talking about, oh yeah, we went bowling and I rolled a turkey. I got all the stripes. You got motherfuckers out here. Oh, we went for this great hike. We went and saw Stone Mountain and I saw the white people. Me, I just looked at the back of somebody's son's head for like the last 2 hours, and
And
then
see,
another one come through.
and
Like
that's the thing.
I gotta stop doing that.
I think I'm over that, and I think to the point I don't want to be burnt out for the next person that I like take serious, and I feel
See,
like in you say what?
see, I got the remedy for that. I'm just gonna be with another hoe. Fuck that shit. I done already said it, man. Look, I don't want no good nigga. I'm telling y'all,
No, no,
look
no,
at
no, 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 no,
my
no, no.
eyeballs. I'm saying
What I'm saying is, no, 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 no. I'm not saying burnt out like as far as like being ran through. No, no, no. I'm talking about like physically burnt out, like not into sex anymore,
you
burnt
talking
out.
about like your joints and shit. Like you don't want your back and shit to be hurting.
No, not even that, but like not even like I feel like you can have so much sex to where you get burnt out on it to where you don't want it no more. Like it doesn't like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
But you
miss
know what?
that type of burnt out.
You know
Huh?
what though? That but see, this what I be trying to tell people about, like, those straight men who got to do that whole thing. They womanizers. They gotta have hella
Yeah.
kids. Them,
Uh,
them be the niggas battling bisexuality because they done got burnt the fuck out. These niggas are ran through. You done had so much box, and it get to the point. And that's another thing. When ladies, if you shout out to all my ladies who listen, when you catch that nigga and he always on that super freak shit, I'm talking about like there is no such thing as a straight man that is a super freak. I'm sorry, there's just not. That
yeah.
motherfucker is floating somewhere in the Kinsey scale, and he is holding on to you because
But
he is
I
trying
mean
to
like
float out of
sometimes
bisexuality.
I mean like I guess what I'm trying to say is like physically, like like
I think I got you.
you could be like burnt out. Like I don't want it all the time. I'm sorry that you're not
Yeah,
burnt out and you still get horny and things, but I feel like I'm getting to that point to where I don't even get horny. Like I don't get aroused.
yeah.
Like and I'm not gonna start getting on like people like, oh, you can take this and take that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't have a problem. Hold on, here's the deal. I don't have a problem getting hard and staying hard. It's the
Mm.
getting in the getting in the mood. I don't. It's like I don't get in the mood like I used to.
It's different. And what it is, it's an age thing. Cause I'm like that. Like it used to be where I've had you could ask any of some of my exes, I wouldn't leave them alone. We couldn't lay down long enough. And I done jumped on top of the main back and all that kind of shit like that. Nowadays, it's not that for me. What it is, I just be chilling. And it's very much a I mean, if you want to fuck, we can fuck kind of thing. It is what it is. But I've become a little more lackadaisical when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? I feel what you say, because when it comes to actually just wanting sex, it's not that serious anymore. Like used to be,
Yeah.
I couldn't be in the same room with somebody I'm attracted to and not try to put their head through the fucking mattress. Now we can be
Right.
sitting there just totally chilling. Now, if you initiate sex, sure, we can have sex, but I'm not on that
Yeah.
time
And
like
see,
that all the fucking
I think
time.
it's a little worse for me. I think it's getting to the point where even if you initiate it, I'm like, I'm good.
See,
Like I
see, that's my problem. I can't never get there because if I'm sitting there now, if you start it, I'm definitely gonna finish it. It's just that I'm just not gonna initiate all the time because again, I am tired. Like oh my god, this like I said before. I don't know if I said it on here before, but this is also why I will not do extreme age differences with dating anymore. Them young niggas, well, not these new young niggas, but actually, we're gonna get into one of the
here's
topics
the deal. I don't mind. I don't mind a young nigga that want to fuck all the time. I'm turned off by the niggas my age that want to fuck all the time.
because he's
Like
trying to prove a point. Sit
it's
your
like,
old ass down, fucking Morris. You try what I here's what I find. I find that men in their 40s and 50s, and I'm slightly reading myself here, but I know it's not me. Anyway, I find men in that age group when they always on that, I'm on it, this, that, other. Nigga, you trying to prove a point to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He didn't jump up one day when you wanted him to, so now you feel like you got to be super freak at this big age because you scared you losing something. You know what I'm saying?
Don't that like older people my age that are like super freaky. It just it becomes such a turn off to me.
It is like you can't be 50 years old and still freaked out. Like this shit should not be amazing to you. Like don't get it twisted. Sex is great. Sex is
Mhm.
amazing. Love it. I love sex. However, I'm it, it's not this thing that I'm just in awe of anymore. When I was in my 20s, I had an issue. I
No,
had a problem. In my
right.
20s, I was just I I think of the situation I put myself in behind some fucking in my 20s, and I just be like, nigga, how are you still alive?
But
Motherfucker, I
hold
just
on,
nigga,
like you did this because like example, I was like saying that I tweeted the other day like I'm not like leaving my house to go have sex at 1 o'clock in the morning anymore, or you're not coming to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning to have sex. Like anybody I'm having sex with at 1 o'clock in the morning, they need to have already been in my bed, like
man,
that type of stuff. Like I'm just not like getting out, and because I remember when I was in my 20s, I would leave my house at 12 midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning to go pick a nigga up, bring him back to my house, we fuck, take him back home, and I come back home and I gotta be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. That type
nigga,
of stuff I used to do in my 20s. I couldn't even imagine doing that today.
ain't no fucking. First of all, I don't pick niggas up. I'll be
Say what?
damned. First of all, I don't pick niggas up. I'll be damned at this age, motherfucker. If you can't get here, we not doing shit. I'm not going to pick your motherfucking ass up. And you know who do that shit? You know who drives for sex and who picks it? Bottoms.
Ooh,
Bottoms do that. A bottom of motherfuckers, let your motherfucking ass have good enough dick. That bottom will come pick you up from a burning motherfucking building. That motherfucker
they will.
will pull up right outside of conflagration with the firefighters jumping over their shit. Come on, I'm down here. Like that's what they fucking do. But at this big age, like I said, I can't fucking do that shit. You know how bad I was in my 20s? I never get probably the most down bad shit I ever did for sex in my 20s. Not for sex, but I was 23 and me and this nigga was fake going together one night. He invited me to his family had it wasn't quite a family reunion, but it was a party with all his family's house. They had a big ass house. The mother was rich. And nigga,
Mhm.
tell me why The whole family in the backyard. Everybody, motherfuckers, I mean, big ass backyard, motherfuckers back there playing badminton, motherfucking aunties and shit sit up there. Tell me why we on the other side of the house. I done fucked this boy on top of the central air conditioning unit outside while his family on the other side. I'm like, oh,
Oh Jesus.
in my 20s, man, y'all just don't understand. Y'all think I'm bad now. Nigga, in my 20s, I was terrible.
It was. And I think that's why I like pull back, not pull back, but like kind of just stop um posting, like stop doing OnlyFans content.
Mm,
Even though I feel like I never did it in a way that, like, when you say, "Oh, I did OnlyFans content," that most people do it like collabing and things like that. I never did go that far into it, although I may. But I felt like I got to a point to where I didn't feel, even though I felt like I looked sexy, I didn't feel sexy. And I feel like in order to do that type of stuff, I know for me, I had to like feel sexy and feel
mm.
erotic and feel, and I was not, I just wasn't feeling it anymore.
Well, for those of you who don't know, yes, I have an OnlyFans page. My my pro, my problem is, um, it's never about sexiness to me. For some reasons, I don't know why the most unserious shit happens to me during sex. So therefore, that translates on video. It be motherfucker, nigga, my content is goofy because I turn into a fucking nigga. It is so I feel like I'm a ridiculous person. So therefore,
Hmm.
it's just true to me. Like I'm not one of these motherfuckers. Some people, let me tell you something. Some motherfuckers take that shit too goddamn serious. You making these fucking steel blue eyes into the camera and shit. Motherfucker looking at the camera like that and all that kind
Yeah.
of. Stop looking in the camera, y'all. That shit is
Yeah.
not
And see, you
sexy.
know what? My content was mostly it was not mostly, it was all people who I was like already having sex with, but they were down to record.
Right.
And they were down for me to put it on my OnlyFans. But then when OnlyFans made the rule where, hey, you gotta, anybody you put having your video, they gotta have an OnlyFans account too and all that shit. That's when I really
And
stopped. That's when I really stopped. And then after that, it was like I'm not really feeling, but maybe I ain't gonna say maybe. There will be a time when I feel like I'm gonna like rebrand and come out there and like just do it again. I feel like people always want to ask if it's oversaturated, and I don't think it is. I think
what
that,
I think it is people everyone is utilizing the platform the exact same way. Everybody's
wait.
just setting up a phone and just record. Like you gotta put some imagination behind this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And not
There are
even the
so many.
content. Mostly, I believe so more so into the way that you market it. Like, I feel
Right.
like this time around, I'm getting ready to start like posting like content on TikTok. I'm doing a series of like where I'm gonna like do did different like beard washes for different brands, and I'm gonna rate
Mm-hmm.
them and do all that stuff and give you my commentary on it. But it's taking a while because I'm using the product until it's gone. So it's gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
2 months between each one. So I'm gonna like record all the videos and then like post them all at once. So it's gonna be like another like few months before the videos start rolling out. But like, and then like use that to promote your OnlyFans. Use your YouTube channel to promote your OnlyFans. Like
Cause see,
a lot of them just don't want to like promote it. Like they just need their cell phone bill paid tomorrow, so they want to
right.
like sell some videos. They want to sell some FaceTimes, and it's like they don't want to like do it for real. And I think like the next time I come out, like it's gonna be like full on like branded, like the full thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. And I
Cause
feel like, and, and,
actually, it's
and,
so.
and, and I feel like also too, I also feel like it's not enough like, um, I mean, people put me in a box. I might as well lead it to it. It's not a
Mm.
lot of daddy content out there anyway, black daddy content out there anyway. So, I mean,
It's not a
you
lot
got
of
the
black.
naked trumpeter. You got the naked trumpeter.
That motherfucker's so fucking sexy to me. First off,
He
let me tell you
is
something.
sexy,
I
sexy
live
as
for the
shit.
I live for the real bisexuals. First of all,
He
I
is a true bisexual.
Let me. I issue fake bi motherfuckers I can't stand, but the real bisexuals. One day you see him fucking a nigga. Next day you see him fucking somebody's auntie. Next day you see him. I love y'all motherfuckers, but
Yeah.
it's like, but no, it's there's not a
And he be
lot of.
fucking them women, and he's a true bisexual. He be fucking them women with, and he be wearing waist beads while he fucking women.
What? No, the only thing I can't get into pagan content, but that's another story for another day.
Fan of
But
the
like
pagan content either. Yeah.
it's it's like there's not enough niche black content. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all that same shit. There's no niches. There's not a big black leather content place that you can go.
Right.
There's not a lot of big, so we need more black niche content. But it's so funny you brought that up because I was literally talking to somebody today about an idea I have for where I actually want to go with OnlyFans. Because let me tell you something, y'all. I can't be talented. I'm not good at being talented. I'm
Mhm.
terrible at being, but but I do. I'm gonna actually when we start recording, I'm gonna talk to you about it because it's an idea I have for a different
Tell me
type
off
of
mic. Tell me off the
uh,
mic. Just
yeah,
tell me
yeah,
off
yeah,
mic.
yeah. So all right, so what so if you as you watch it today, the Met Gala is currently happening right now. We can't go, like I said, we can't do no deep dives. It's literally just happening. But I just wanted to mention a few people that I did see that's kind of turning it. Well, first of all, before I say that, I'm gonna say this: the theme this year was basically black dandyism, about black male centered fashion. The suits
Zoot
and stuff over the
suits.
years, and for some reason, everybody is coming in bridal. Everything is looking very matrimonial. It's a lot of pearl, it's a lot of white, and I'm like, this is interesting.
I don't
For
know.
let me
When I
see.
thought black dandiness, I thought a zoot suit. Like them one of
Right.
them suits with the big old legs and shit. That's what I thought.
I'm
And a
thinking Cab
cane.
Calloway and shit, but like,
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Like that.
but but some people was nailing it. Like Zendaya killed it, but I mean, it's Zendaya. Of course, she gonna fucking kill it.
I mean, like they could have referenced like Harlem Nights. They could have referenced that.
It's so
Like,
easy. It's like,
yeah.
but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about black
The
people.
whole Harlem, I mean, the whole Harlem Renaissance is just right there for you for them to reference. Pull
Black
some out of that.
jump and fly is literally in our DNA. Even I tell me all the time, I don't have me myself personally, I wouldn't call myself no snazzy dresser because I'm not. But tell me to put a suit on. Nigga,
Mhm.
we go black people, especially black men. That
Mhm.
is our theme. We
Yeah.
enjoy that because it does come from a place of trauma because way back in the day, when they thought we was dirty and we had to constantly prove we were not and all that kind of shit like that. But look back in the 40s, the 50s, and 60s. We didn't come outside unless we were suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, we saw our mamas and our uncles and our daddies and Amber when they got dressed, nigga, they jumped fly, clean as the boat of
It
hell.
did.
That's just a black thing. We didn't do like
Yeah.
these kids doing now with this going everywhere, pajamas and shit. When we was in school, nigga, when I was in school, it was a
Hold
fashion
on.
show.
Let me say something about that. I think that comes from I think leisure wear became popular out of like affordability.
True.
And I
I can see
and,
that.
and I really think that's where that this generation that leisure wear thing came from. Everything is those jogger sweats and sweatsuits and you can look Nike shorts and a t-shirt and you fly. Like that's all you look. And so like I think it's different for them for when we was like coming up, it was like totally different. Cause even when I was in school, like and when I was in college at a HBCU, like
Mhm.
niggas like at other schools, like people don't really get up get dressed to go to class. Like, but at
Mhm.
HBCU, niggas got up and got dressed. Like
Yep.
girls was walking around across the campus in like 5, 6
Mhm.
inch heels to go to
Yep.
class. Like it was something to see. But you're right, like
It's just part of
people
our
do get up and
DNA.
get and jump fly. And
And
with
I'm gonna
nowhere to
tell y'all
go.
something. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. All that athleisure was fucking y'all bodies up. Y'all putting all them damn sweatpants and all that Ivy Park and shit on is loose. It fits to your fucking body. You feel comfortable, but the problem is you so comfortable you don't realize that your motherfucking ass is getting shaped like a goddamn butt plug up under all that shit. So when you go to put regular clothes on after you've been wearing all these soft ass clothes all this fucking time, you try to zip them jeans up and you see that goddamn muffin shit poking out your fucking back, and you realize, oh my God, I'm funny built now. But that's because you motherfucking your ass want to walk around with fucking basketball shorts and slides and shit on all the damn time. That stretch shit, all that comfortable shit, it fucks you up. Wear you some uncomfortable pants so you can remind yourself, hey, no, maybe I don't need to eat like a fucking brood sow. Maybe I can push back from the table a little bit.
Listen, a, a pair of Levi's will humble you.
Nigga. And I love Levi's right now.
A pair of
My
Levi's will show every roll, every back roll, every side
nigga,
roll you have will pop out if you put on a pair of Levi's.
them 501s be telling you fuck you the whole fucking time. Ain't no stretching them, bitch. That's another thing. That stretch denim fucking y'all up too. Y'all
That's
putting
straight
that
right what I'm saying.
on.
It's
And I
no
understand it's cool, but put you some Levi's on that ain't got no gear and no motherfucking stretch.
no.
And
That's why I said Levi's, but really any. That's what I meant. Non-stretch denim. Any denim that's not stretched will humble you. Like
like, because I'm sitting up here right now wearing a size 40 in Levi's, and I fucking hate myself for it. But it is what the fuck it is.
so, the Met
Somebody,
Gala for me, I feel like I don't even like. I don't even really. I didn't really know none of those people that I was seeing on the thing, so I really can't even reference back to
mm.
anything. I will say, um, yeah, I don't really have.
No, for real. But you know what though? Again, that's a sign of getting older too. Like, remember when you used to
I
watch
don't
all
really
them
know
award
nobody. They're
shows and
like,
shit?
who
You knew
these
all them
people?
fucking people. I don't know none of these kids. I was just telling somebody before we started recording. I never know who the fuck Dua Lipa is until somebody say her fucking name. That is the most nondescript looking white woman to me. Like, she literally looks like every
Oh,
white woman.
all them. Oh, when it comes to white female entertainers, they're all nondescript to me. The singers, the rappers, the actresses, definitely the actresses. Like
All those actors are the same white woman. I think they're all Renee Zellweger.
I don't
I think all of those
even.
girls are Renee Zellweger. It's Renee Zellweger and Anne Hathaway. Literally, those are
Bro,
the
they
only two white
all look
women.
like.
And all the rest of them are just encompassed. Either you Renee Zellweger or you Anne Hathaway to me. I don't know. I don't know them white women. The only one I recognize is the Sabrina Carpenter girl, and that's only because she got that big ass water head. She 4'11" and got that
She do
big
got a
ass
big old
fucking
white
head.
head. She's the white. She's the white Adina Howard. Her music. It listen to her music. Her music is so raunchy. It's just raunchy for no reason.
And that's the thing. I be looking at this little white guy like, why are you so horny? My God.
It's so horny. Her music is so horny.
And it is a turn off in some people. It's like, yo.
She's the
Speaking
white
of
Adina Howard.
speaking of horny motherfuckers, Rihanna pregnant again, y'all. I don't know if
Oh
I feel like
yeah,
we all
that's
knew.
what happened at the Met Gala. And everybody do this thing talking about, oh, we definitely ain't gonna get no album now. I hate when people do that because my thing is this: I don't think people really give a fuck about another Rihanna album. I think
They don't.
that had just become like a thing to say online to get retweets to like make jokes about another Rihanna album. I don't think nobody really wants one, and I think she
Rihanna never
knows.
even.
I think she knows that nobody really wants one. It just because here's the deal: if Rihanna puts out an album, here's gonna be the response to it. We waited all this time for this.
Right.
No matter how good it is, that's gonna be the response to that album.
And it's just the thing is, you got to realize music was never her passion. Music was a means to an end for Rihanna. That was literally it.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. I fuck with Rihanna. I've always enjoyed it like Rihanna. But it's just, let's be real. It's just Rihanna was doing music until she found what she really wanted to do, which was just be rich. She, she flipped the coin in the fashion and the beauty world, and she ain't got to touch a mic again for the rest of her motherfucking life. She's shitting out babies like every motherfucking month now because she can. She rich. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't getting no more music before, but just in case y'all wanted to know, yes, it is confirmed Rihanna is pregnant for the third time in 2 years. Project Twins like a motherfucker. My cousin did that one time. She gave birth. I'll never get my auntie was alive. And my great auntie was alive at the time. The girl had literally just had a baby in February. She came to the house in March, and she walked to the door. My auntie was like, "I ain't never seen a woman body look like that. She pregnant again." We like, "What are you talking about? Look how she shaped. Dude, I ain't never seen a woman shaped like that." And sure enough, she had a baby. She had two babies in one calendar year.
Oh wow. I never I think Rihanna's gonna be like Sierra to me, where I just really, really lose count of how many kids they have. I don't even know how many kids Sierra have. I know it's three at least.
I think
I,
it's
she
four.
got five, don't she?
Yeah, Future, the little girl, the little
And she
boy
got three
named
more,
Louis.
don't she?
No, it's one more. I think it's four of them. I think it's four of them.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Um,
I've lost count of Sierra kids. It's
wait, did
like,
you see? Wait. Speaking of Future, please tell me you saw him on the red carpet.
I tweeted he to put his wig, Future to put his wig back on. He looked just like somebody auntie who took her hair down before she get ready to go get her hair did
Hey, wait,
again.
you know how I know it was a wig? If he cut them dreads off, why would you cut your hair like that? Your hair don't even do that, bro. That is new growth. Your shit is that was not new. Your shit was damaged under that fucking wig. You took that fucking wig off. You slid it off in the Met because you think you ain't think you know your people not watching the Met. You know your
I
constituents, the
know that
niggas who listen to
head.
your music, right? So you thought
That
you
is
was gonna
somebody
sneak.
auntie who took her hair down and her beautician counseled on her, and she still had to show up anyway with her hair taken down. That's that's what that was. He
Y'all, if
He
y'all
like
by
one
the
of them
time y'all
badass
hear this.
ghetto girls. He like one of them badass ghetto girls that take their braids down at school. Like that's exactly what he looked like. Like fuck
Yo,
out of here.
them chicks that was they fight at 7 o'clock in the morning because they full of Fruitopia and high fries, and they about to fight whoever fuck up. He really did look like that. I'm talking about, and I just couldn't believe it. But that's what we be telling y'all. These celebrities, these niggas with these dreads, these are fucking units. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Jesus himself would have to come off Calvary and tell me I'm wrong. Jay-Z is wearing a fucking wig, and the day that y'all find out, y'all gonna have to come kiss my motherfucking ring. I've been telling y'all this shit for the last, I feel like before pandemic. And the same shit Future pulled, Jay-Z gonna try to pull that shit one day. He gonna show up to an event where he thinks y'all not watching, and he gonna slip that motherfucker off. And it's gonna look
He
like
gonna be
hell up
bald.
under there. Beyonce ain't gonna be with him though. She ain't gonna be with him for that. She, but
Yeah,
but
it's a
no,
lot.
man, Future
I'm
look
sure
a
it's a lot of little
fool.
wig wearing out there. I just listen, just cut your hair off.
They wearing these wigs, all this fucking dye. Let me tell you something. Nobody has jet black hair, bro. Why the fuck is your ass in your 40s and 50s with jet black fucking hair? Stop putting that
It
shit in
looks
your fucking
crazy.
head.
I had a couple times when I like gone to like a new barber or something, like a one off a barber or something. And I had to like really tell them, do not
Mhm.
put. Look at me, bitch. You don't need to put dye in my beard. Why would you even attempt to
You better
like?
flex.
Why? Do not do that. You know.
I hate that. I never forget because typically I have black sheets on my bed. I always keep.
Uh,
I don't. I love a black sheet. Shouldn't, but I do. But anyway, I had like light gray sheets. This is like right before pandemic. I had light gray sheets on my bed, and I had this old nigga come over, and we get the tumbling and we get the rolling, and when he left. Nigga, it looked like somebody had burnt out with a bicycle all over my fucking sheets. I have black dye every fucking where, all over my pillowcase, all over my fucking sheet. It literally looked like it looked like a race of smudge marks. I called and cussed this motherfucking ass out. And what's so crazy?
listen.
I just saw him last week. But I cussed the
If
dog
you
shit
don't,
out his ass.
because some barbers ask me, so you want to just do it like a little bit on the top? I'm like, no, because here's the deal. Yes, ever since COVID, when I shaved my hair bald, completely bald for the first time, my
Mm-hmm.
hair did start growing back thinner on top. But if it's too thin on top, that means you didn't cut it down low enough. So you need to go down lower. That's all that means. It don't need no fucking dye. Just go down lower.
All I know is I'm one day, don't get it, because I've been bald since I was 24.
Mhm.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if I go to Turkey on y'all motherfucking ass, because I want to switch up one day.
You
And
know
I
what?
get
Here's
my
the deal.
hair pulled back
I
down to
thought about
normal.
it. You know what hairstyle I want?
What?
If I had hair, you know what hairstyle I would wear?
What?
Eh,
If you say a fat back, I swear to God.
no, I would wear like a like a late '80s Jerry curl, like Easy E Jerry curl.
I'm trying to picture you with a Jerry curl.
I would absolutely
I'm,
wear a Jerry curl.
I'm not getting the vision. I'm trying to see
Like shoulder
you
length
with a
Jerry curl, like late '80s Jerry curl. Yes, absolutely.
like if I had hair again, like I would want like damn, what would I want? Like I've been bald so fucking long. I can't even think. I probably would just get like a regular taper or some shit. But that also reminds me, you hit the nail on the head. I can't remember if it was this week or the other week when you was talking about these motherfuckers. Everybody want to think that they barber is this unique nigga. And
Yes.
oh, my barber A1. Nigga, you could get the same cut any motherfucking where.
Anywhere, anywhere. But back to Turkey. Turkey is actually affordable though. It's not as expensive as you think it is. Like
Really?
it's really like, and you can get like packages where you pay for like the whole thing, and they also have it here in the United States too. The same
Oh, really?
process and the same stuff. But
The
yeah,
only
I
way I
think
would,
that.
the only way that I would go to Turkey because they got that thing. I seen a TikTok where you can go and pay like $800 and go to the hospital, and they spend the whole day from head to toe examining your body, and by the
Oh
end of
yeah,
the
like
day, they
yeah,
come
it's
they
like
come out with a list and tell you everything that's wrong with you.
that's kind of like going to like Mexico to get dinner work. It's like so much cheaper. Like you can get like everything you need in your whole entire mouth, and you can like afford to pay for it out of pocket without having to use your insurance here.
That's
Like it's
fucking
just so much
crazy.
cheaper. A lot of people like in Texas would just go over the border to go to and get dinner work done. Like in Mexico, it's really, really, really,
Listen,
really, really
cross that
cheap.
border was another world. I used to work down in Laredo. They had to get me out of there. I was getting in too much trouble. Them bars, I look them old Duster Don ass bars. And anybody know me know I love not just a hole in the wall, nigga. I love somewhere that looks where I like bars that look like where hope goes to die. Like I just love
Oh
those
Jesus.
places. I I love a random dirty ass bar with like the most random people in the world, and I feel so fucking at home there. Like, I
So
love them
speaking
places.
so speaking uh of dirty bars, you heard about the dark room they done put up at Bulldogs?
Okay, so
So
y'all, you
so set it up
guys,
so people who don't know, Bulldogs, gay club in Atlanta. It's a gay bar in Atlanta. And so
gay bar and fucking MMA fighting ring.
they have set up a dark room. And if you don't know familiar with a dark room is where people go into a dark room and do like, they fucking shit and mess around with each other. Now,
Yeah.
I don't really my thing is I don't know exactly where would they put that at in Bulldogs. Bulldogs is already small.
So apparently
Where is it at?
they've taken the dance floor and turned the dance floor into the dark room area. If the dance floor has been enclosed.
So the
I
dance
was
floor is the
wondering.
dark room.
So I was wondering too. I was like, where would they put a dark room? So I don't go to Bulldogs. With the last, well, let me stop saying that. You know what? I might have to do recon this weekend and go and see for myself. Now I'm not going in the dark room in Bulldogs because I feel like that y'all gonna fight in there. Bulldogs is the one club where they not gonna go in the dark room and fuck. They gonna go in the dark room and all you gonna hear is a bunch of motherfuckers in there thumping. Them bitches gonna fight in
Listen,
there.
somebody gonna get pulled. Listen, it's gonna be motherfuckers getting pulled out of there naked, getting beat up and shit. The video's
Somebody
gonna
gonna
come
get
out,
drugged out the dark room, butt naked and Bulldogs.
get
It's gonna be
getting drugged
somebody
out.
nigga.
That is what's
Somebody
gonna
old
happen.
man gonna be up in there, and here they go. They gonna drag him out, ball, just everything out. I already see it. That's not gonna. Bulldogs is the wrong place for that kind of stuff. But I do want to say this real quick, though. I do want to say this real quick. It's the conversation around it that I found annoying. I didn't tweet it because y'all like to tussle, and these days I just ain't got the energy. I'm just gonna tell y'all, all right, whatever. But here's the problem. Oh, why would they do that? Why do we have to have a dark room everywhere? We're turning into the white gays. What is it about y'all? What is it about black gays, especially y'all late 20s, early 30s motherfuckers? Y'all weirdos. What is it about y'all so anti-sex? I don't understand it. As black gay men, historically, our sex has been policed and politicized. We I like just as black men, our sexuality, our virility, all that kind of shit is always under this microscope, and people just always all this negative shit attacks us in this sexual way, and the spaces that we create for ourselves to be safe, to be these persons, to be sexual beings, whatever. Because I'm sorry to give you this memo. Being gay is about sex. It's a sexual orientation. It's about sex, guys. It's about sex, guys. You know what I'm saying? And y'all want to do this whole thing where you want to separate the sex from gay. It is just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Bitches
get
is
that.
just miserable. People are just miserable, and they be dealing with their own stuff, and they don't. And it's really hard for like a lot of people, a lot of black gay men to see other black gay men being free, and
Right.
no matter how much they may like act like they're cheering for it online or whatever,
Mhm.
they really are still like deal with it, whatever, because they not. I guess they're not able to do it or feel like they can or whatever. But it's just a self. I don't really pay attention to them people.
It's so stupid because I talked about this many times. Going to black circuit events and whatnot, you
Mhm.
know, they don't be as fun because you got three, four, five. You got a Coven of sisses in every corner. You know what I'm saying? Finest frog have been in the gym all motherfucking year. They over in the corner watching everybody to see who do what to judge. And so everybody judging each other, so nobody really move. Motherfucker, go to these white events, go to Barracuda, go to motherfucker. Them motherfuckers walk in the door, dick out. It don't matter. They are in there for a purpose and one purpose only. You be in that motherfucker doing your little dance with your drink in your hand. You look over to your immediate white. There is a white man in fucking downward dog on the dance floor getting pounded the
You know,
fuck out.
it's crazy because I mean, it's just those same people that be judging be the same people that be trying to hit people up on the apps behind a faceless profile picture. It be the same ones that be on the apps going to go hook up with people at the Red Roof. It be the same thing, like the same people be judging, but they be doing the same thing. I don't even pay attention to it. I
It's
just,
so dumb. And,
but
and
it's done.
again,
Yeah,
it's just like there's no way. Like I don't care how you try to cut it. Oh, say that's not all it is to being gay. Tell me what it is then, because the textbook definition of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I like,
it's whatever I want it to be. It's my fucking life. Like
bitch.
that's pretty much what it is. It's whatever I want it to be, and yours
Oh
can
my
be
god.
whatever, and yours can be whatever yours want it to be.
They, oh nigga. Like because
Just
I say it all the time.
what I used
They
to
think
always say. I used to always tweet this. Everybody needs to just tend to their own pussies. Tend to your own pussy, everybody, and
because
everything will be just better off.
Because every day y'all up here talking about how loose holes feel better than tight holes, and y'all want to have these conversations all day, every day. But put a dick in front of you, you act like you've been. Oh my God! Oh, I don't know. There's more to me than sex. Talk to me. Tell me something, bitch. Man, talk to this. To speaking to this mic. What the fuck is you talking about? Damn. Wait, I just thought about something before we get too far off, because I saved this specific because I want your honest reaction. So y'all, he don't even know this one coming
What
because
happened?
it's nothing. I promise you, nothing crazy. It's just it
Uh-huh.
was funny to me when I read it. So according to TMZ, Brian McKnight is suing Jaguar Wright for defamation of character.
Oh, both of them can lick my ass. I don't have nothing to say about either one of them. Out of
I have
everything,
never
what did she say about him to like make him want to sue her that everybody else ain't been
of,
saying?
of all the people. The thing is, here's the thing: as many lies as she tells, it ain't nothing about you, nigga. Your truth is more ragged than any lie that anybody can tell. Nigga, you hate your own
I
children. You hate your own fucking children. You talk
I ain't heard enough from her in a long time. I ain't seen no clip of her on that raggedy ass blue couch.
because they put that cease and desist on her motherfucking ass when she said that shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They lawyers hit her up, and ever since they lawyers got involved, she ain't said a motherfucking thing.
Like that bitch is
Like,
crazy. I ain't never heard nobody who like insert herself or knew something about everything that went on. And I ain't never heard of this lady before. Ain't nobody even know who she like. But she knew all the everybody's secrets. She knew everything about everybody. It was like, who believes this?
no, he was fucking me. Let me tell you. Let me tell you why I know. You see, when Diddy changed his name, Diddy, it's the same. She was that kind of bitch. Like, she was like, but it was just so ridiculous. When I first heard the story, I said, I'm gonna just tell him this to see what he say, because the first thing I said was, I hope both them motherfuckers lose. I know that's not even possible to
Right.
happen, but I hope both y'all motherfucking asses lose.
Yeah, ain't nobody thinking about no Brahman Knight. Ever since Brahman Knight ain't have fallen off in air, but he just lost everybody ever since he made that song trying to tell women how they pussy work. You remember that song? Ever
So
since that,
okay,
Brahman Knight just been it's been
that's his
downhill
best
from there for
song to
him.
me.
Huh?
Let me show you how your pussy works. Since you
It's
didn't bring it to me first, I
it's
got
been
lots of
downhill.
things to show
Not you
you.
knowing the song, please.
If you're ready to learn, that was my shit. I
Oh
was
no.
yo, I was sending that song to niggas.
Oh
I was
no.
sending, hey bro, open this real quick.
No, 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 no,
Nigga,
no, no, no,
hey,
no, no, no,
nigga,
no.
I can make your body do shit you ain't even know you can do. Like I was telling motherfuckers.
It's been downhill for him ever since then.
But speaking of telling women shit, so I did want to go because I saw a tweet about Cam Newton and whoever that nigga he was talking to. They was talking about how straight men don't really like women, and you made a great comment and basically saying you're a gay man, so therefore, do you remember what you said? Go ahead.
So the Cam Newton was doing his little podcast looking like a I don't know
Freaked out Colonel Sanders. That
a
bitch
a,
dress. I hate the way he fucking dressed.
a
His
bisexual Colonel Sanders. But
side note, that's another one. Jesus himself would have to come down from Calvary to put his hand on my shoulder and say, "My son, Cam Newton is straight." That's the only way. That is a punk. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That is a
he doesn't
motherfucking
give
punk.
me. He doesn't give me. He does. He definitely give me when he definitely don't let somebody suck him up a few times. He gives me that
He's one.
energy. He gives me
He's one
that
of those
energy.
straight men. Those straight
But
men exist.
so on his podcast there was this other I think he plays football or some handsome guy. I forget his name or who he was.
Yeah.
But anyways, he said that a lot of straight guys. I'm paraphrasing. He was like a lot of heterosexual men don't like women. They just like pussy. in so many words. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, that is so correct. And I see it all the time. It's evident in just in the way that certain men talk about women, and like men who they just like they complain about just things that women just do because they're women, or things that
Mm-hmm.
like things that are just like basic things that like women do, whether it's negative or whatever. Men
Mm-hmm.
who like women just put up with it. And that, and I go into that to say that that's why I'm gay. Is because, yes, who doesn't like pussy? But I don't
Mm-hmm.
like everything else that comes with a woman. Just the things that a woman do on a day to day will annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how to, like, I'm able to just live the as a gay man that I am. And a lot of these niggas don't know how to just live as the gay man that they are. And they run around
Absolutely.
here and with this like women, it's just the way that they talk. Like, men who like women don't talk that way about women. Like that
Mm-hmm.
that male dude from that podcast. He used to be with the Joe Budden podcast. It's a black guy.
Oh, yeah, Mal.
Yeah, it's
That
like
yo, I
every
didn't
clip I
think he
see of
was
this
so
guy.
fucking corny.
I've never seen this guy's podcast before, but every time I see a clip that comes on the timeline, it's like he's just saying something about a woman. I think the last clip I seen, he was saying how he would like cancel a woman's flight or something or whatever. Or he wanted to keep. He was turned off because she showed up and she had like her suitcase was an old suitcase. It was like a cloth suitcase, and I was like, do
That's
you
punk shit.
like do you like women?
That's punk shit.
Because
These what
that's some shit that might have annoyed me.
the thing is, there are so many of these straight men are what I call latent homosexuals. They haven't acted on it, and literally the only thing that keeps them from acting on it is social stigma. If I promise you, if a lot of these black straight men were allowed to be as experimental with their sexuality as black straight women are, we wouldn't have none of these issues because they would just be allowed to live their truth. And I don't like automatically projecting homosexuality on people, especially saying that they don't like women, because a lot of gays like women. Like me myself, I think women are cool. I could never I could never be with a woman because, like you said, the day to day shit, I'm not built for that. I'm tuned in for a man, but I
Right,
really, really like women. Black women. I think black women are brilliant. They funny. They're worldly. They know shit. They just black women and have been so cool and receptive to me. I have no choice. I love black women. But these men, it's just like it's different. It ain't just that they don't like women. They have this hard on for just other men. When I say hard, I'm not talking about sexually. Mind you, everything I'm saying, I'm not talking about
right,
sexually.
right.
They gravitate to other men
For
just
other
in this.
for other males' approval.
Yeah,
I have a friend that's a teacher, and she said that the little boys, they it's like they be it's like there's a competition to see who can be the worst person to the girls, and it's like they doing it for the approval of the other little boys. And it's like but you gotta understand, like, this generation, they're growing up, and a lot of the content that they're watching is very, very incel, like
absolutely.
adjacent. I think I've said that before, and I keep saying it, y'all. It's like you really gotta watch out, like, what your young boys are consuming. It's ingrained. Like, everything is about everything has to be anti-woman, and I don't get it. I don't
It's
understand, why are you so why are you what has happened in your life for your outlook on women to be so negative? Like,
I'm gonna tell you what happened to a lot of them. I'm gonna tell you what
what's
happened to a
that?
lot of them because me myself, I said, I'm the survivor of single mother parenting too. I get it.
Mhm.
These niggas did not like their mamas. This is why I tell people too, and this isn't me shooting anybody in the bell. This isn't me shitting on anybody. This is just me speaking about something objectively, as objectively
Mhm.
as I can. This is why I hate when people romanticize single parenthood, especially single motherhood,
Mhm.
because a lot of little black boys done been through hell at the hands of a single mother. Because for one, and again, not painting all single mothers with a broad brush at all. I'm just talking about very specific experiences that I know a lot of men come from these backgrounds have.
Right.
When you're the only man, when you're the only male representation in that house, you become a focal point for her anger, for for lack of better words, her bitterness, because
Mhm.
you're the male representation of that, and you're one that she can control. So
Right.
therefore, you get a lot of that. It's a lot of you just like your fucking daddy. You just like this, that, the third. And then as time goes on, it turns into, well, I was the one who stayed. Why you didn't? Why you act like? Why you treating that nigga like? Yeah, you stayed, but you let me know every fucking day that you wish you fucking hadn't. So what the fuck do you want me to do with that? I'm
but
I'm
it,
supposed
it, it,
I'm supposed to feel good you stayed when every day you let me know I was nothing but a burden to you?
and to that, I would say, and this is just
Talk to the
me,
lady.
maybe thinking like in a perfect world or whatever. I just feel like that if you are a person that dates women, you see like it's like that would make you want to do the opposite of, and
Mm-hmm.
like I don't understand it. Like you know how you said like the bitterness and like taking it out
Mm-hmm.
on like this is the person that I can control. I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of a lot of gay men who experience that with their mother, they
Mm-hmm.
try to treat their partners like that. I've experienced.
Ooh, shit. Come on in the room.
You cannot treat
Man.
me like hold on. I will that is the I will delete your number, not talk to you anymore when you start trying to like it control me in a like a motherly way. Like you're
Yeah.
not my mother. Like I do not like that type of vibe that some gay dudes give. And I I don't want to like project well not project it because it's not my experience, but I don't want to like put that on them and say that it was because of like trauma you went with your mom, but it kind of like
Mm-hmm.
tracks though. Like you like they have this such a bitter approach to like
Mm-hmm.
dating into men, and it's like, well, and
I
I
can't
and I
stand a man hating man.
right, hold on, and I asked him this question. I'm like, I come across some guys that they've never had a boyfriend, but they on this niggas ain't shit train. Like, what are you talking about? Is that really your experience?
This theoretical imaginary nigga that you done made up, you beefed out with him. Like it's but and then too
Even
another
like I don't even like male hating R&B. I don't even like that niggas ain't shit R&B. That's why I can never really get into like K Michelle, Keisha Cole, like all
but
that,
notice
like Summer
all that music come from
Walker,
women with men.
huh?
All these women be having men making that goddamn music. Married. Jasmine Sullivan. I done spoke to her multiple times, but and I think she's talented. I think Jasmine Sullivan is cool. She fucked so many of y'all up because she done kept her man in the tuck, and she done told y'all all that damn niggas ain't. But oh fuck, it was something I was about to fucking say. Just that goddamn quick. See again, I gotta stop smoking. But
But I want to, but I had made a note right here. I don't know where I was going to tie him in at, but this
uh,
conversation at some point we kept going. But I was going to tie in Anthony Edwards in here. That's the guy
oh fuck that nigga.
that's the guy that had the baby and then wanted to like do anything and then wanted to pay his child support up front. And
Mm.
then when he got drafted, did he have like a picture of his mama and a picture of his grandma there?
Yes, he did. And when I saw it, I tweeted. Now it all tracks. So
It all tracks.
people thought I was talking about one thing when I was talking about another. But what people thought I meant was oh well, yeah, he didn't have anybody here who to make him embarrassed for what he was doing. I said that could be true too. But what I was talking about, let me tell you something. Black boy moms, especially black ghetto boy moms,
The worst.
a lot of them don't be good people.
They don't.
Because you
I
got to
don't understand.
realize these
Nobody.
niggas,
Go ahead.
all all these niggas who come up to be these deadbeats and don't want to do shit for their kid, go see how many of them got daddies in the house.
No,
That's
I
all I
will
can
say
say.
that it's no way nobody who has a father would abandon their kid like that when they have means. Like you really okay. I mean, all this stuff about the mother, you told her to get an abortion. Like you don't have
Mm-mm.
any control over an abortion. Your control was wearing a condom, and you decided not to do that. So
I
it's
hope
her
nothing but
decision
the
if she
worst
wanted an
for that
abortion or not.
man. I hope
It,
nothing but the worst for him.
and it's like you you're okay with no matter what the circumstances was with the mother. That doesn't matter. That's your mistake. That's just life now. You
That's
can't
it.
run away from that. That's just life now. You have to find a way to deal with that. You can't just keep running away from shit. So I don't understand. You have the means, and then you want to pay all the child support up front, which he's going to end up paying more, and I hope he does because it is not no judge in this country. If she spend all that money, she found a way to hide it or whatever, and then she come back
Mm-hmm.
and say she needs some more. It is no judge in this country that's gonna let that child be hungry and you got money. It don't matter
Yep.
if you paid all this money up front. She
I,
gonna get
I
some more. She
I
gonna get some
hope
more.
so
Watch.
because my thing, and now here's the mother in this case, she ain't shit either. But but my thing is, I be
Why
damned.
would she go? Why would? Let's just be honest. Let's just be
Oh no
honest.
no no no! I'm that part I'm on the side. I'm talking
It's
about.
people out here that get pregnant by niggas that ain't got nothing. I am not mad at her for not getting an abortion.
Oh
But
no, absolutely,
like
absolutely, absolutely. No no, I'm right. No, I'm right there with you on that. She ain't shit for other reasons. That woman is off. But no, I'm with you with that. But it's just as a man, ain't no fucking way in the world I can have a bag like that. You know what I'm saying? And this life, because that's another thing black parents have to acknowledge. This generation is getting better with it, but the generation I come from, we come from that super reverential parenting. They expect all this reverence. And
right.
like me and my mama years ago got into it, and I remember telling her, you do realize that my entire existence is the result of your poor life decisions and poor life choices. You know what I'm saying? Your children didn't ask for this. You did, you brother. So this part of you, you mean to tell me you're okay with this person growing up one day, hearing this discourse and knowing what happened? Because this is the internet. The internet is a thing, and it's
Yep.
forever. That baby is going to see that. You know what I'm saying? And you're cool with that. It's just
It's crazy.
I can't say that nigga ain't shit enough. And again, I hope the worst for him. I hope
If
that
you don't want to deal
motherfucker.
with the mother, go get custody. I'm sure it probably wouldn't be
Oh, they
hard for
don't
you to
want
get
that.
it.
They don't want that. They don't want custody. Oh, what? Look, that's why he want to throw money. He's trying to throw money at the situation. These niggas do not want custody. Hell
And though
no.
he got like 4 kids, he don't have like 4 kids in like 5 years
Yes.
or something like that. Some crazy shit.
I hope that nigga rolls every toe on every fucking foot. I hope that I hope he gets a paper cut between every fucking finger. Like fuck him. Oh,
I forgot what I was gonna talk him into, but I had jotted him down there when you was talking. I was like,
I'm glad because I look. I've been wanting to cuss about that motherfucker. But last but not least, real quick, y'all. So one thing about my community, the way straight men um platform and put athletes on a pedestal, the way the way a the way girls put like some people, we my community we put porn stars on pedestals. Sad as it is
Listen,
to say, in the gay community, if you commoditize your fucking, you can ascend to heights that you never thought possible. So I say that to
listen.
say this: about 2 weeks ago, because they had the whole Mount Rushmore thing going around, and I did a tweet. Who would be on the black gay porn Mount Rushmore? And we we were gonna quickly cycle through what both of our lists who would be on our mountain. So I'm gonna ask you, my co-host, first. If you had to pick four black gay adult entertainers to be on around Rushmore, who would you pick?
It's gonna be it could change at any time, but today, well, one of them would never change. That's Shorty J, right? Shorty J, all time.
If you happen to see this at any point, I don't give a fuck. My information is in the nigga. Hit me up. I
Shorty
I don't give
J,
a.
Shorty J is hands down my favorite porn star of all time. Like hands down.
I have a flip phone right there at the top of the closet. We can get to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So so some people won't catch that reference, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. So the legend Shorty J back in the day did a scene where this this other gentleman took a flip phone because it's like a Motorola flip phone,
It's a clamshell phone.
and he put the cell phone inside of a condom, and then he put the cell phone inside Shorty J's asshole while Shorty J laid on his back. Then they proceeded to call the cell phone and let it vibrate inside of Shorty J.
When I tell y'all that anybody in possession of that scene, because it's not a lot of, for some reason, not a lot of people have it. That is like one of the, that is like the, that scene is like the holy grail of black gay porn. Everybody,
What
we
if that
all know it.
what if that rubber would have broke off of that cell phone, would have fell off of his shit? Imagine having to go to the doctor and you gotta get a cell phone out of your ass.
What if it's on speaker? And because you remember you used to be able to put the, you used to be able to put the phones on
But go
speaker with the
back,
button on
like
the outside.
you could literally hear it vibrating in his hole though. Like go back and watch it. I don't remember the name of the scene, but I remember like
The, the destruction of Shorty J.
the
That's the
destruction.
name of
That
the
is
scene.
what it was. It was destruction of Shorty J. Yes, go find
All
that
right.
clip, y'all. But
So
anyways,
Shorty J and who
Shorty
else?
J. Of course, you got Chino Black. Chino
Okay.
Black. Addiction. Addiction was a top from the Black Rain days. He was like, you
I
said what?
remember.
I love the
Addiction was
Black
never
Rain
my girl
days.
like that, but I get it.
I like black. I love me some Black Rain. Anyways, his name was Addiction. He was a top that had like an 8-inch dick. Like it was a very normal sized dick, and like
Mm,
that was like a first to see. But he used to fuck the shit out them niggas, and he was sexy and everything. So Addiction is one of them. And then this may be like controversial to a lot of people, and I think I'm gonna
okay.
say I'm gonna use two people for once. No, I can't do that. Cash De Niro.
You are what? Wait, what?
Cash De Niro is a legend.
Wait. Not the church girl.
Cash De Niro is a fucking legend in porn. Go back and look at his shit. It's not even close. You know who he reminds me of though? He reminds me of
Oh,
Trap Boy. You remember Trap Boy?
yeah, I remember him.
That's who he
He,
reminds me of.
he was skinny, but he was skinny. He had that skinny boy booty that I kind of like. The only kind of booty I like on skinny boys, where I call it a pull-out couch because you don't know it's there until they get naked. And you're like, God
Yes.
damn.
I actually, I enjoy bodies like that. Like, like it just come out of nowhere when they come out of clothes. But anyways,
Listen,
Cash De Niro, and then this is like today, I guess. I mean, but Cash De Niro is people really sleep on him and his like and how funny he was and his scenes and all that shit. It's just like so good.
listen.
Um, and the last one probably will have to be. I'm not a personal fan, but I just have to go on there as Bobby Blake.
Okay, it's so all right. So that ties to the part of my list because I so what I did, my personal Mount Rushmore of black gay porn,
Mm-hmm.
um, just by my taste.
Mm-hmm.
Sarge is the greatest porn star to ever porn star to me.
He was
That
so stiff.
I was in love with that man.
Sarge was
It,
so stiff, but anyway, keep going.
he really he, but it was y'all know mass bottoms are just that's my bag.
You know, that's why I like Chino, because although Chino is like beefy and stuff, he don't. It doesn't give stiff when he's getting fucked. But anyways,
fine ass. Oh,
that
that
motherfucker
bitch.
is fine.
Good
It don't make
Lord,
no sense.
it really don't. But fucking so Sarge, XL because that's the greatest verse performer we're ever going to fucking see.
I think. Hold on. Let's pause. Let's pause right there
Okay.
because handsome guy.
Uh,
I just think as a performer, I don't I can't think of any memorable scenes from Excel. And I know everybody loves him. Everybody loves Excel.
because XL was the one who did it right. He came in, he was hot. Everybody knew him. He became that boy. He tried to do white porn. He didn't like white people, so he came back. Then he disappeared. And I'm talking about literally, you can't find
I think
heads or
that's why
tails.
people like him because he didn't stay around long enough to fuck up his reputation
Right.
like this.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
didn't get on. Yeah, I think a lot of them. But you know, there's still a lot. I mean, keep going. Who else we got?
So so Sarge, XL, Shorty J. Let me tell
Mhm.
you something. Shorty J, I know he probably close to 69. I don't give a damn.
Shirley
Nigga,
J probably our age.
holy. That little short motherfucker. My God. And the last one who would probably be on my list would be Raheem. Because I love what Raheem is doing right now. He's the only porn star I think we even have these days. His content is always it's professional. Everybody looks like they
Mhm.
want to be there. Nobody looks like they on the work release program. Everyone looks generally healthy. There are always new faces. And like granted, he's not my body. He's not the particular body type that I go for and whatnot. But
Yeah.
again, mass bottom. Like that's just,
Yeah.
but that's my personal Mount Rushmore. The real one to me, I think, would be Bobby Blake, XL, Tiger Tyson, and fuck, it was another one I had. But I feel like Bobby Blake automatically you have to count him in because it's just, he's
Yeah.
the first black gay porn star. Like he was, him and Gene Lamar, them old flicks, listen,
And so
they
I think
cheesy.
but see, here's the deal. I think there's a Mount Rushmore of gay porn for different eras. Like there's the
Absolutely.
pre OnlyFans, and then there's the OnlyFans era. I think it's a totally different like era of performer because there's some OnlyFans performers that are like I think that are like really really high and should be like really
Okay.
really higher than who they are. Like you have who you got. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. Like
Um,
you have what's that?
you know what?
I'm looking
You know who
I'm
I
looking at
got
his face right now. He's a versatile guy. He's
not
tall.
not Zadie Corvinus, huh?
No, he's tall,
Say that.
slim. What's this? What's
Tall,
that boy's name?
tall, slim,
Is
and
it
vert.
Ant? Is it his name Ant or something?
Ant.
Hold on. Oh my god.
Fuck.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Tall, we talking about OnlyFans gays, right? We talking about OnlyFans people right now.
Yeah,
So
you got them. You got like the whole era of like
yeah,
people
and
who
it's and,
like
and
your
it's so many good ones. It's just my mind
even
blanking right now.
even your Zaddies, your Collavines, and all them or whatever. Like I'm talking
Yeah,
about like that era, like after that. But I can't think
yeah,
of.
because
We'll talk
all of
about that
them like
next time.
yeah. We'll break all that down next. So yeah, but like I said, the Mount Rushmore of gay black porn. Because again, and shout out to everybody who is unfamiliar with these names we just said. I encourage you to do some Googles. You might find some shit you might like. I mean, you never know.
You might.
Listen, don't look, don't. Well, actually, yeah, DM me and let me know your experience, your first experience with black gay porn. And let me.
Yes,
I
or
would
even
love to hear this.
jump down in the comments and drop the names of the performers y'all like. Whether it's
Because
old,
Chino
new.
Black has a huge female fan base. When I tell you,
Yes.
black women love that nigga, I be like, yo,
Yo, did you see that video? It's a video for him. I think Chino works like at the airport. I don't know which airport, but I think he works. I know he does work at the airport. And it was a
mm,
video of this guy. I think he was telling this guy something, and this guy, he was like kind of like, I think he was like, the guy was kind of like crazy or something. He goes, what did he tell Chino? I'm gonna find that video and send it to you. He goes, shut up with your big booty. And that shit was like so funny to me. I was like, everybody just noticed his ass. It was
you
something
can't
like
help but
it,
notice it.
it,
That
it,
button.
it was like some homeless crazy man. He was like, you with your big booty.
Listen, that motherfucker is aggressive. It's like, and the thing is, it's real. Like, so it's like you look like
Yeah.
just, yeah. Look, shout out to Cheeto Black. Look, I'm a fan. I have no problems admitting.
Yep.
Anyway, y'all, we done rambled and been trashed long fucking enough. But like I say, like, subscribe, rate, and all that kind of shit like that. Hit us up with the socials. We talk back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind
Absolutely.
talking to motherfuckers.
And we're gonna
Like,
read the comments next week. We keep saying we're gonna do that. We we, we forgot to do it this week, or we're supposed to do it this week, but next week we got y'all.
we see y'all, and we will be reading the comments and shit. But anyway, next time, like, be healthy, all that kind of shit like that. I'm gonna figure out a good sign off next time. But all right,
Yeah.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.